Hello YouTube viewers, it's the girl MVS. So I was watching a lot of every day I pretty much watch videos on natural hair and a lot of hair and black videos on, black history and blah blah blah, things in that nature and such. So last night I was watching some videos, because when I watch videos on natural hair, it keeps me inspired, not to go back to the creamy crack, So natural hair videos is like a therapy session for me. I gotta watch them every day, and it keeps me motivated to stay natural and not to go back to the cream crack. So thank you, YouTubers. Thank you from the natural community out there on YouTube that makes these videos, whether they're about transition, natural hairstyles, products, whatever, anything in that nature. Thank you so much, because without you guys, I would have never done the big chop. I would have never known about natural hair, blah blah blah. And to be honest with you, natural hair, I never knew that black people could get like curly textured hair. I never knew that's how our hair is, or is. I never knew our hair is curly like this, like beautiful curls. I never knew black people were able to get those curls. I always thought these curls were for like Spanish women, I always thought our hair was just, I don't know what I thought. I don't know, just growing up around women in your family that always wear weaves and braids and have their hair relaxed. How are you supposed to know what your own hair is supposed to look like when you're little and your hair is relaxed or pressed or whatever, and you see all these other people around you that got all these other fake images on their head that is not the African American hair? How are you supposed to know what your hair really looks like? It's amazing to me, because I was thinking about that the other night, and it's like, wow, all these years I never knew. Like when I seen if I saw a black person, female or whatever, or male, and if I seen them with curly hair or really long hair that wasn't straight or whatever, I would just assume that they were either Dominican or they were mixed or something. I'm like, oh, they're mixed, they got some Indian in them or something, and that's why their hair is curly, because if you 100% black, you can't get them curls. And I noticed a lot of black women's hair is actually curlier. Our curls are a lot tighter than Spanish women. Not that this, I'm just saying, because I love the Spanish curls that a lot of Spanish ladies have, and I never knew that I can get like curls like that, and actually my curls are a lot tighter, which is even better. So I don't understand, like, that's so crazy to me, like how you can grow up not even knowing about the hair that grows from your head. That's amazing. That's amazing. So without YouTube, I would have never known that this hair can grow from my head. I was always like, relaxer is something you have to have. Like, if you don't have your relaxer, then what's gonna happen? I don't know. I didn't know what the consequences would have been, but I was just brainwashed to know, not necessarily, well, yeah, somewhat brainwashed to know that, oh my god, once you see a curl, what it really was, not necessarily a nap, but once you saw a curl or felt some new growth, it was time to get that creamy crack in your hair. If I didn't get a relaxer, which I always did, I never would have known what the consequences of not getting a relaxer was, because I always gotten relaxers, always had my hair in braids from a young age. So It's still so mind-boggling to me how I never knew what kind of hair grew from my head. Do you understand like where I'm coming from? Like, I don't understand I don't know if I'm making sense right now. But the point that I'm trying to make, let me try to break it down because I don't know if anything that I said made sense, is a lot of black women, not all black women, but a lot of black women are born into families where all they see is women with weaves, extensions, and relaxers. So when you're growing up in that environment, and that's all you see, and that's all that's being done to you as a young child, how are you supposed to embrace your natural hair? Because you're in that environment, you're gonna be like, you know, once you hit a certain age, you're gonna be like, I want to weave too, I want to get braids, because you think, because all the other women in your family do that, you think that you have to do that too, because you think that's what is pretty or, you know, beautiful, and you see that on TV. You don't see women, a lot of black women rocking their natural hair, and when you do see it, you're like, oh, she must not be black, because we don't have that kind of hair. We don't get curly hair. None of my family has that curly hair, so does she have to be mixed? Is what I'm trying to say, you know? But it's amazing to me how I just had this epiphany about this whole scenario. Like, when I was on YouTube, when I was watching all these videos of these women going natural, and I just want to say thank you for posting your videos to anyone who's posted any kind of video about natural hair, because now I get to embrace my natural hair. And my mom and my sister, they're not natural, they're still on the cream crack, on the weaves, blah blah blah. Don't get me wrong, I still rock my weaves to transition on my braids and weaves just until my hair gets longer, because I don't necessarily feel comfortable with my toile. Not that I don't like it, I like it, but I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable with it. Yeah, I feel like I look like a boy, but I think once they see my hair longer, they're gonna want to go natural too, and that's what I'm hoping for, because I realize how much money's coming out of my pocket from hair, for buying hair, getting my hair done. I just can't do it anymore, and I'm ready to move on. So basically, this video is just, you know, thanking you natural people for posting your videos and opening the eyes of the people whose eyes been shut to natural hair all along. So, you know, post comments, subscribe, video response, whatever you want to do. Let me know what you feel about that. Like, if you felt the same way about what I talked about, like, you know, if your eyes were shut to like natural hair all along and you never knew what it was, and just let me know your opinion.